guys, welcome po ulit sa ating YouTube channel. Welcome po sa AdMaths plus Maths. Andito na naman po si Mr. Mars or Sir Mars. Discuss po tayo ngayon ng lesson about rational equations. Okay? Ano po ba ang matututunan ng mga bata after this lesson? First is, they need to know how to define rational equations. So, dapat alam nila ano ba ang rational equation. At marunong din silang mag-solve ng rational equation. So, yan po yung dalawang objectives natin. A rational equation, so unahin natin yung first objective. A rational equation is an equation that contains one or more rational expressions. Okay? So, it is an equation. Kung sinabi natin it is an equation, mayroon pong equal sign in between two expressions. Okay? And those two expressions needs to be rational expressions. Okay. Example, 1 over x is equal to 1 over 5 minus x. Rational expression yung 1 over x. Rational expression din yung 1 over 5 minus x. That's why, okay, since they are equated to one another, then you call this one as rational equation. Sir Mars, paano kung walang denominator? Rational equation pa rin po ba yun? Yes, it is still a rational expression. Sorry. Okay? It's still a rational expression because you see, this x, okay, can also be written as x over 1. Okay, so rational ba yun? Yes, rational expression pa rin siya. Etong negative 5, sir, rational expression din ba yan? Yes. Why? Because it can be written as negative 5 over 1. Okay? So, yan po. So, rational po yung left side. Rational din yung right side. Okay? Equal sign ang nagko-connect sa kanilang dalawa. So, it means this second example is a rational equation. Okay? Ganun din dun sa third example. Okay? Let's move on to the next one. The next objective is solve rational equation. So, paano po mag-solve ng rational equation? First is, eliminate the denominators on the rational expression in the equation by multiplying both sides of the equation by the LCD. Okay? Ano po yung ibig sabihin ng LCD ulit? It is least common denominator. Okay? Then, solve the equation. Check your solution. It's very important to check your solution, most especially if you are taking examination and you want to really get high marks po sa inyong examination. Okay? Example, I have here x over 5 plus 1 over 4 is equal to x over 2. So, first step, ang sabi niya is, hanapin natin yung common denominator doon sa equation natin. And the common denominator is 20. Mapapansin nyo, ang mga denominators po natin ay 5, 4, and 2. Ano po yung least common denominator niyan? 20 po. Okay? Sir, paano ko po nahanap yung least common denominator? I will be doing another video about how to find out least common denominator. And please, just watch that one, okay? Para hindi po tayo nahihirapan paghanap ng least common denominator. Okay? So, since imumultiply po natin both sides, okay? X over 5 times 20, 1 over 4 times 20, x over 2 times 20. Yan po. Which will become 4x plus 5 is equal to 10x. Okay? Next, after po nun, we have to combine like terms. So, si 4x po at saka si 10x dapat magkasama sila sa iisang side ng equation. Okay? Si 5, since hindi sila magkamukha ng 4x at saka 10x, yung 5 na yun ilipat mo sa kabila. And make it a single term over there. Okay? So, magiging 10x minus 4x is 6x. Okay? Yung 5 na iwan na lang doon. Pwede namang yung 10x ilipat mo dito pero magiging negative 6x is equal to negative 5. Pero since nilipat yung 4x dun sa kanan, it will become 6x. 10x minus 4x is 6x. Then may iwan si 5. Then you have to divide both sides by 5. Okay? Divide both sides by 6. Sorry. Okay? So that you can get 5 over 6 as an answer. Okay? Next. I-check po natin yan by substituting the values of the x on our equation. Okay, so 5 over 6, 5 over 6 po yung x. Etong x na to at saka x na ito, pinalitan ko po ng 5 over 6. Okay, 5 over 6 divided by 5 will be 5 over 30. 5 over 6 divided by 2 will be 5 over 12. Okay, pag in-add po natin yung 5 over 30 plus 1 over 4, magiging 20 plus 30 over 120, which is 50 over 120, and 50 over 120 can be 5 over 12. So 5 over 12 is equal to 5 over 12. It means our answer, which is 5 over 6, is correct. Okay, next. Solve for x in the equation 1 over 4 is equal to 3 over x minus 1 over 2. So paano po yan? So, i-combine po natin yung mga, or kukunin natin yung least common denominator. Ano ang least common denominator ng mga to? It is 4x and 2. So, anong least common denominator? It is 4x. Yung 4x na yon, i-multiply ko sa both sides. Okay? 4x times 1 over 4, 4x times 3 over x, 4x times negative 1 over 2. Which will now become x. Okay? 4x times 3 over x is 12. 4x times negative 1 over 2 is negative 2x. Okay? After that, we combine similar terms again, or like terms. Negative 2x will be moved to the left. It will become plus 2x. So, x plus 2x. Oh, by the way, I will not say move. Okay? You should add both sides by 2x to remove negative 2x on the right side. Okay? Add both sides by 2x, it will become x plus 2x is 3x. Okay? And 12 will be left behind on the right side. Okay? So, what do we need to do to remove out the 3? Divide both sides by 3. So, x is equal now to 4. If you want to check, just substitute in the value of the x. So, 3 over 4 minus 12. 3 over 4 minus 12 will be 3 over 4 minus 2 over 4. This is another method on how to solve easily a fraction. Okay? Solve or subtracting or adding fraction. Make the denominators the same. Okay? So, ito po yung pinaka madaling way. Okay? Paano ko yung ginawa? Okay? Si 4 at saka si 2. Gusto ko lang maging magkapareho yung denominator. So, i-multiply ko si 2 ng 2 para maging 4 din. Kapag minultiply ko si 2 ng 2, i-multiply ko rin si 1 ng 2. So, 2 over 4. Okay, 3 minus 2 is 1. So, kopyahin ko lang yung common denominator, which is 4. So, it will become 1 over 4 is equal to 1 over 4. So, it means tama po yung sagot natin na x is equal to 4. Okay, next. Solve x plus 5 over 4 plus x minus 1 over 2 is equal to 3. Okay? So, ano po ang least common denominator? It is 4. Okay? Common denominator is 4. So, i-multiply ko yung 4 will be yan. Okay? So, hindi na po niya minultiply yung 3 by 4. Ang ginawa na lang niya ay ginawa niyang same yung denominator. Okay? So, eto, minultiply niya ng 2. Siyempre, kapag minultiply mo yung denominator ng 2, i-multiply mo rin yung numerator ng 2. Okay? There. So, kinapil lang niya yung common denominator, which is 4. Then, in-expand yung 2x, 2 times x, 2 times negative 1. Okay? X plus 2x is 3x. 5 minus 2 is 3. Okay, combine like terms, magiging 3x plus 3 over 4, okay, is equal to 3. After that, to remove that 4, you have to multiply both sides by 4. Okay, will become 3x plus 3 is equal to 12. Then, this 3, you need to remove. So, anong gagawin natin? Minus 3. Minus 3 both sides. Or subtract 3 from both sides. So, magiging 3x is equal to 9. Okay? To remove out yung 3, okay, kailangan mong i-divide both sides by 3. X now is equal to 3. So, ang answer po natin ay 3. Next example. 4x plus 1 over x plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 12 over x squared minus 1. Okay, so mapapansin nyo, meron po tayong quadratic expression. Okay, ano po kaya ang least common denominator nito? Ang least common denominator po natin, remember guys, ang x squared minus 1 can be factorized as x squared x plus 1 times x minus 1. So, ibig sabihin, x plus 1 is included in that factor. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, x squared minus 1, okay, is the least common denominator of the whole equation. Or each terms over here. Okay? So, yan. Yan po yung solution niya. Minultiply po yung x squared minus 1, which is equivalent to x plus 1 times x minus 1, to all the equations. Okay? Tapos, kinancel out po i-minultiply itong dalawang factor na ito dito. So, magiging 4x plus 1 times x minus 1 kasi x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 is 1. Ang matitira x minus 1. So, 4x plus 1 times x minus 1. Yan po yun. Tapos yung negative 3, you have to multiply the two factors, which is x plus 1 and x minus 1. Okay? Next, i-multiply din natin itong x plus 1, x minus 1. Remember, x squared minus 1, ang uulitin ko lang po, is x plus 1 times x minus 1. So, you will just cancel out. Ang matitira sa right side is 12 only. Then, you expand the bracket or yung mga parentheses. I-distribute po natin. We use the FOIL method. 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times negative 1 is negative 4x. 1 times x is x. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Then you have to simplify, magiging 4x squared minus 3x minus 1. Okay? Expand din natin yung negative 3 times x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay? Remember, this is 3 times x squared minus 1. Okay? So, negative 3 times the quantity of x squared minus 1. So, magiging negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. Is equal to 12. Ayan na po. So, kung nalilito po kayo kung bakit naging negative 3x plus 3, kasi yung x plus 1 times x minus 1 is x squared minus 1. Negative 3 times x squared is negative 3x squared. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. Okay? Next, you have to simplify and combine like terms of 4x squared, negative 3x squared is x squared. Next, negative 3x, wala naman po siyang like terms. So, negative 3x lang. Negative 1 plus 3 is positive 2. Kaya lang yung 12 nandun sa kanan, we have to subtract both sides by 12 para maging 0 yung kanan. Bakit kailangan maging 0 yung kanan? Kasi mayroon po tayong quadratic expression. Para ma-solve po ang quadratic expression, you have to equate it to 0. Okay? So, x squared minus 3x minus 10. Kasi 2 minus 12 is equal to negative 10. Okay? Sir, mahina po ako sa factorization. Again, I'm offering you another video later on about factorizing quadratic expression using only your calculator. So, hindi na natin masyado kailangan mag-isip-isip. Ano ba talaga ang factor na ito? Pwede ko naman palang i-encode sa calculator. Okay? So, there. So, x minus 5, just check out the card that I am going to check out yung pong card na nandyan po sa taas ngayon. Okay? Tingnan nyo po yan, malalaman nyo po kung paano mag-factorize ng quadratic expression using your calculator. Okay? So, x minus 5 times x minus 2 ang factors po. Okay? Is equal now to 0. Then, after that, you equate x minus 5 to 0. That's the first. Then, the second is x plus 2 is equal to 0. So, ang makukuha mo doon ay x is equal to 5 and x is equal to negative 2. If you want to check, you can substitute in 5. Okay? Pero, isa-isa lang po ha. So, 5, 5, 5. Then, kung maging equal po yung left and right, then tama yung sagot mo. Negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. Okay? Kung maging equal yung left and right, then tama rin po yung sagot mo. Okay? If you want to practice, ito pong lesson po natin ngayon, I have given you exercises. Just pause po yung ating video and try to do the exercises. Thank you for coming. Please don't forget to like or share. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and click the bell button para po updated kayo sa ating bagong mga lessons.